Hey, what's up guys? TotallyDubbed here, and today I'm going to give you a quick review of the Poweradd power bank, which is 5000 milliamps, and this is used for any sort of device that has a USB. So you would have recognized this type of thing before, because I've reviewed these before, either on Amazon or on YouTube. And this is pretty simple as a device, and it does the job as it says on the tin, put it this way. To switch it on and off, you just press the button once and press it again to switch it on and off, and you'll see when it's on because of the blue light. The blue lights also indicate its power. This is the same thing when it's charging. When it's charging, it gives you a power indication to see where it is at. On the side over here, you've got two outputs, so it's got a dual output, and in the middle you've got the input, which is used for charging it up. Charging time is decent. It took me about 3 hours or so at least to charge fully the battery, but it really depends on how full it is. So that was pretty much from 1 bar, and that's when I initially got it. So I first charged it up. It comes with a few accessories. It's a USB wire which has like an extension coil over here, and on this side you've got a little adapter which you can place in any sort of thing that you want. When I say anything, I mean this is the ones which are provided, which are all the ones you'll pretty much want, apart from the lightning port for the iPhone 5, but you've got one for the old iPods, you've got one for the, say, the S3 and Android devices like so, or the Nokia. And you've got ones which, for example, which are a little bit bigger, which can be used for for charging an amp, for example, and whatnot. So you've got these little things. So you can use this, and I've only really used this wire to charge the actual device up. With that said, seeing as it's got a universal connection, I've actually been using the cables that come with my Samsung Galaxy S3 or the Nokia Lumia 1020 in order to charge the device, which is good because then I don't actually have to use this cable. Only thing I found with this cable is actually, not sure I say short, but it's good for portability, but when it comes to charging, it seems to be always stretching and rubber banding back, so it's a bit annoying really. I would have preferred just a longer cable, but it's nothing too special, just thought to mention it anyway. In terms of its actual performance, it works as you'd expect. So let me just plug in the Lumia 1020, so you can see it that you'll know it's charging. It just, there you go, came on. So now that's charging, and I can dual charge with the S3. I always get those USB wrongs. There's the S3 which turns on and charges. So it does charge the devices. I did a single charge test, so in other words one port, and when I did that I charged the S3. It gave me about 1.5 times battery life. Bear in mind the battery within these devices is 2000 milliamps, around that, and this is 5000, so 1.5 times is less than I expected, in all honesty, but that said, it is pretty sufficient considering it's a 5000 milliamp battery pack, and it has to charge something rather than actually have the battery itself available for the device. This also costs £16 on Amazon.co.uk, which, when you put it into perspective as to its performance and how it actually delivers its power, I think it's really well worth the money. As you can see, the reflection on the Lumia 1020, that's the Amazon listing right there. So it is worth it in terms of buying a power bank, and I do recommend it because it's quite simple, quite cheap, and does the job effectively. So if you're looking for a reasonable sized power bank, which is 5000 milliamps, the Poweradd power bank does a great job, and this is the 5000 milliamp review for this one. There's different sizes and whatnot, but this is the one I received, and this is the one I'm reviewing. So anyway guys, I do recommend it if you're looking for something like this. Personally, I would definitely get it if you got something like a Lumia 1020 which doesn't have an external battery, but for something which has an external battery like the S3, you won't really need it, because you might be better off just getting a separate battery which gives you 100% charge, giving you effectively 200% battery life, whereas this will give you about 150% battery life if put it into perspective. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and do give me a like, and do comment about these power banks and what you think about this one, if you have it or if you don't. Alright guys, take care, totally dubbed out, bye bye.